Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to get straight into it. For brows, I'm going in with the Benefit Kabrow in the shade number 6 and just using a Pony Cosmetics eyebrow brush to fill in her brows. Then I'm just taking the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel and just using that to define her brow. So I'm just using a concealer brush and just placing that above and below. Then I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder just because I did put the excess concealer over the eyelids as a base. And now I'm just setting that all in place with this translucent powder just to ensure all the eyeshadows blend seamlessly. Then I'm just going in with the Benefit Ready Set Brow Clear Brow Gel to, actually no I'm not, this is the 3D Brow Tone, sorry. I'm in the shade number 4. Then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette and I'm taking, I think it's called Sienna. And I'm basically just working that into the crease and on the outer corners with a large fluffy brush. Then I'm taking the top right shade, which is just a darkish sort of red, and just mainly focusing that on the outer corners of the eyes. Then I'm taking the black and also putting that on the outer corners of the eyes as well, just to give it a little bit more definition. I'm also focusing that black on the inner crease area, just because when we cut the crease, it'll look a little bit more defined. So that is what I'm doing. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 20 Sand, and I'm just using that for the cut crease. So as you can see, I'm just literally cutting the area where her crease is. So hard to explain, but I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm just blending out the concealer into the dark eyeshadow on the outer corner, just so it blends nicely. Then I'm taking this Nars palette and I'm taking this shimmery metallic color. I'll leave everything I listed down below, and I'm just popping that straight over the top of the concealer. Then I'm taking the white Urban Decay liner. I'm not sure of the name, but I'll leave it listed down below. And I'm basically just going over the cut crease area. Then I'm just using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black and just using that to create a wing. For lashes, I'm taking the Lashed Co lashes. I'll leave the style listed down below and just popping them on with some Duo lash glue. Now onto base, I'm firstly just using a makeup wipe with some micellar water just to ensure her face is nice and clean before priming. Then I'm just popping on the Tarte H2O Gel Moisturiser. I forgot what it was called for a second, and just popping that on before primer. And the primer I'm using is the Benefit Porefessional. foundation, I'm taking the new Nars one. I still can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Natural Long Wearing Foundation. But I mixed 2 shades. I'll leave listed down below. I'm popping that on her face first and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Then I'm taking the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel and just popping that underneath her eyes to correct any dark circles underneath her eyes. And then I went over it with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 to brighten up the area. And then I'm just blending it all in. To set the concealer, I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just packing that directly underneath the eyes. Then to set the rest of the face, I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC42 and just lightly brushing that over the face. Now for lower lash line, I'm taking the same Soft Glam palette and taking Sienna, which is just like that burnt sort of coppery color, and just working that into the lower lash line. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black and using that to line her waterline. And then I'm just taking a sort of narrowy brush just with a bit of black eyeshadow and just using that to smoke it out just so it looks less sort of harsh and it looks more smoky on the lower lash line. Then I'm taking the new Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade, I'm pretty sure this is in Mahogany. If not, I'll leave the name down below. And I'm just using that to bronze up her cheeks. I'm really liking this bronzer lately. I'm using Rosewood, the color, on myself. And I don't know, it's just like my go-to bronzer at the moment. I really, really like how it looks on the skin. So yeah, I'm popping that on her cheeks just with a angled sort of brush. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills medium to dark contouring kit and just taking that middle shade on the bottom and just using that to further contour her face. Then I'm taking some more of the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just using that to bake underneath her bronzer. Then I'm taking the MAC Melba blush and just popping that on her cheeks. Then I'm taking the Huda Beauty highlighting palette. I can't remember which one it was called, but I'm pretty sure it's the desert one. If not, I'll leave it listed down below. I'm just taking that bottom left color and just popping that on her cheekbones. Then I'm just taking some mascara on a disposable mascara wand and just blending in her real lashes with the fake ones. And also coating her lower lashes as well. Then I'm taking the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade 1993. It's just a darker nude and just lining her lips. And then for lips, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Allison and popping that on. On me, it looks a lot darker, but it just looks like the perfect neutral nude on her skin tone. I love it. And then over the top, I'm taking just the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar Lip Gloss. And then finally, just spraying her face with the Glam Glow Setter Setting Spray, one of my favorites. Every time I spray this on my clients, they're like, oh my god, that smells amazing. It's literally the best setting spray ever. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you want to see more client videos, then make sure you leave your requests in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.